And so what I'm saying in essence is that we're the trigger. And that's why, whatever happens in this country, if the Niger Delta boils, the country goes comatose. So Niger Delta is very key for the survival of for the country. And so this topic discussions is very important for the survival and turnaround of this country. Let's move to the next slide. Now, let's look at geographical scope. Over 6,000 kilometers of coastline in the Gulf of Guinea. Island states, about that. Some people say 18, some people 24. There's about 20, average of 20. Vast exclusive zones, rich offshore hydrocarbon reserves and marine biodiversity. And some of this region also have some of the busiest ports. We talk about Lagos ports, whether Lekki or Apapa, Tema, Douala, Point Nore, and Luanda. So some of the busiest ports are in the Gulf of Guinea. So the Gulf of Guinea is very significant. Move to the next slide. Now, it's important to also see the strategic importance of the Gulf of Guinea, the energy hub. So if you look at the Gulf of Guinea, oil and gas is the main thing, because you cannot divulge oil and gas from maritime, the blue economy. The blue economy talks about what? Sustainable use of resources, ocean resources. So are we sustainable using these resources? That's the question. But oil and gas is critical, it's part of it. We cannot remove that entirely. When you want to talk about shipping, you want to talk about oil and gas, you want to talk about fishing, you want to talk about all that all put together in that space. Next. So we'll go straight to the introduction, having taken the overview. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the blue economy is talking about use, development, management of resources, seas, ocean resources, sustainability. The critical language to use there is sustainability. If you realize that one of the key issues that we have had with the exploitation of our natural resources in this region, in the Niger Delta especially, is that a lot of pollution, oil spills have happened. And it became a major political thing to even get it done. We're going to spills, 1996, we're going to close down the oil refining, production there. They are still negotiating there, isn't it? That's close about how many years? Close about 30 years. So you can see that it's not sustainably used. Will the oil company do the same thing in other areas? Will not allow them to sustainably use the resources. Deliberate pollution, carelessly done. So when you talk about sustainability, it's leaving both the present and the future generation an environment they can value and live with. So that is the blue economy we are talking